You know, Oswald, I have been taking it all in, watching this city from every angle, listening through every microphone, and observing through every camera. Gotham is an equation, and I put my magnificent mind in solving it. In solving it, I seek to solve myself, a riddle with no solution, a riddle befitting the Riddler. I have never slept in 3 months. Starting to forget this sensation. Electric mind enhancing amphetamines will do that, I suppose. I have been altering the formula.
I do not appreciate this intrusion.
I'm sorry.
This is a private line and I am working.
Listen, this is important. I haven't spoken to anybody but myself in quite some time. I'm going a bit. No, you're right. I'll focus. It's not the labyrinth you want, it's the destination, of course.
Oh, this blood will never get out of these feathers. The point, Edward, and be quick with it, or I'll start fitting you a new nice pair of cement shoes.
5 assassins have just been apprehended by a mutual antagonist, the most expensive contract killers on the open market. That was the first part, Oswald. That was always the first part. Those were your words, exactly.
Edward, you may be observing the city via some technological terror, but every pickpocket and back alley bookie reports back to me. I knew this was happening a full hour ago, and I have already begun to act accordingly. Close up the shop, Edward, and use one of the dozen aliases you have at your disposal. Disappear into a more normal life, somewhere warm.
I tried, and I couldn't, Oswald. What are you going to do?
I'll not see my empire torn down by an outsider. I'm doing the smart thing. I'm cleaning the house. I have just eliminated my inner circle. I have been filling the gutters of the city by blood since I was a chick. They underestimate a fat, short man with ridiculous clothes and bird fixation. But even Batman isn't able to keep me behind bars.
We made a deal, Oswald, and the designer is coming to collect.
He can try. The devil will find nothing of penguins worth taking.
Oh, for the love of God, stop covering and do something already. Sir, what's your call? Book them. Yes, Commissioner Bullock.
Catwoman, are you still with the body?
If only you had some horrible bad thing I could transmit this mail through. I don't think you would need to ask the question.
What makes you think I don't have that device?
That's one you can keep to yourself, darling. I'm nearly done. It's strange. You'd think someone looking to replace your blueprints for the Wayne rebuild project would have chosen a building that wasn't already finished.
Which?
This one, the Tri-Corner Yards campus.
Feed it into the Bat computer. I'll have Lucius run a comparison. There will be messages between the two designs.
You did say you wanted to hear competing visions for the city?
Know exactly what I had in mind.
5 assassins and a play for Wayne rebuild.
Yes.
You have been on this case for a week. Do you have a sense of who's moving against you? What they are planning?
Selena, what's wrong? Why are you nervous?
What, are you reading my mind?
No, I know you. There's something you're not saying.
Watching somebody's head cook from the inside out isn't exactly what I had in my mind this evening, that's all. Keep your head in the game, Batman. There are dangerous people afoot in the city, and there's work to do. You get on with it, I'll handle the body. Someone else has designs on the city, and they have made their first move. That won't go unnoticed.
I hate this costume crap.
I know.
Keep them in your house, or cave, or vampire coven, or wherever the hell you hang upside down during the daytime.
Commissioner Bullock.
Don't call me that. I'm a seat warmer. We both know it. Bruce Wayne isn't going to build a big fancy new GCPD headquarters and give it to me. Dunch is already putting out fillers.
Are they secure?
They better be, or I'm sending Wayne Enterprises the funeral bills. We are sending them to Black Block now.
The Black Block. When the Wayne Rebuild Committee offered the city a new police headquarters free of charge, this was the goal, first and foremost. 9 secure holding cells for the truly dangerous. Cells that could hold Bane or Ra's al Ghul or Joker. Sorts of players I no longer trust to Arkham. The block is encased in 10 feet of concrete lined with reinforced steel and outfitted with every sensor Lucius and I could think of when we designed it. They are cells for escape risks. To build it, I had to imagine a cage that could hold me, hold the members of my family. The members of Gotham City Police Department who keep the block on constant watch. There is only one entryway, 2 ways to open it. One requires 2 officers turning DNA encrypted keys simultaneously. The other is a secret, only known to Lucius and myself.
Slade,
Batman, let's get this over with. I don't want to waste your time. I am not going to tell you who hired me, and the others don't know, so don't bother asking them, or do. I don't care. This cage is a cute touch. It won't matter, but it presents a challenge. That's what I like about Gotham. Never ever easy. But I liked what my employer was willing to tell me about their plan, and I liked what they were willing to pay me.
What makes you think I can't dismantle your bank accounts?
What makes you think they are paying me cash? Clock's ticking, Batman. To make my first kill before daybreak. First, I had to get out of this ridiculous prison of yours.
Wait, open Cheshire's cell.
You don't get to leave an old man on a roof talking to himself and then come into this house barking orders. Anyways, that's a stupid idea. Cheshire's nails, her hair, her clothes, her damn perfume. It's all poisonous. The readings on these vein tech scanners were off the charts. She is in a full quarantine until we get a toxicologist.
That's what they are counting on. Do it. Clay. They are using clay. She's not a person, she's a body double. Put out an all-point bulletin for Jade Nguyen, the assassin known as Cheshire. There are going to be bodies tonight if we don't act fast. Lucius.
I am going to need to get used to these late night calls. Aren't I, Mr. Wayne?
Yes, I'm sorry. Until I find a suitable.
Oh, I'm just trying to make you feel guilty. I have been watching everything go down from my remote computers at home. Just poured myself a nice shot of espresso.
What do you have?
Each of the cranes we are using for the vein rebuild is outfitted with state-of-the-art cameras. I have high-resolution footage 360 degrees from the mast of each crane. I am pulling a footage from the building where you apprehended the assassins earlier tonight. And there she is. Cheshire made her way out after the night climber took flight.
Give me her current trajectory. You can patch it directly into the suit.
If I may, she's moving through Midtown. The buildings are too dense there to get too close to her. I think it's time to try a slightly different approach. The bat shot! To be blunt, I wanted to see if it works. Let's live a little dangerously, shall we, Mr. Wayne?
Good, this was starting to get boring.
I have visuals.
I have been running possible targets. Prominent individuals in the city worthy of this kind of shell game.
What are the options?
Given she is en route to Robinson Park West, there are a number of possibilities. But I haven't gotten this far in life believing in coincidences.
She is out to kill the CEO of Wayne
Enterprises. So me, I am the target. Let's get you here a little faster. What do you think?
Ejecting in 3, 2, 1.
Have your brains liquefied? That was a big concern from one of my engineers.
I'm still here, Lucius.
Good, because you will have to fire the grapple in about 2 seconds.
Moving into position now.
Normally I don't do this kind of stuff for free. But just think of what I'll be able to do to my rates if I kill Batman. Your heart should stop any second now. If you have any last words.
Brace yourself.
Oh no. How did you?
A membrane in my suit. It coated and sealed the poisons in your nails when you broke the outer fibers.
Bat nail polish remover. Very clever. Very, very clever. But it doesn't really matter, does it? The point wasn't the kill. It was to keep busy. We are playing a game tonight, Batman. But you won't get to find out which one until it's all over. I don't think you have even realized all the players yet.
You know, Commissioner, I have worked for all sorts of people, but you want to know my favorite type? It's the one who values precision. The one where you know what's going to happen, down to the very second. 3, 2, 1.
Oh crap, lock it down, lock everything down.
What about the weapons? Stashed with the gateways. Know your targets. I'll take that as a yes. Move quickly. Comms and vids are dead in this building for the next 90 seconds, and no longer we need to be out of here by then.
Kill you, you son of a...
No. Want to know why you get to live, Commissioner? It's because of what they have got in stores for you. That's a whole different part of the design. Just you wait and see. Phase 1 is complete. Moving on to Phase 2. The doors should open in just another second.
Now, Mr. Wilson. I'm afraid these doors aren't opening for you. You and your employer have stolen my plans. I admire that they have been kept down to the second. But I'm afraid that gives me the advantage.